Show.
What is up, Storm Chasers? We got to get into this breaking news story. Very, very sad about Rob Reiner and his wife. If you don't remember who Rob is, he was on All in the Family back in the day. So let's just go to TMZ. Let's pull this up. Him and his wife have been found deleted. Rob Reiner and wife Michelle found deleted at LA home, wounds consistent with a knife. Okay. This was Rob and his wife right here. So they were older. This is definitely sad. This is so sad. Wow, may they rest in peace. Okay, Rob Reiner, the legendary director, and his wife Michelle Singer Reiner have died. TMZ has learned. As we told you, 2 dead bodies were found. Keep saying that word. Found in Rob and Michelle's Brentwood home Sunday afternoon, and law enforcement sources tell us it is the Reiners. Okay, responders en route. I'll play this, but I'm not gonna show it. Wait a minute. Damn, no, I can't hear it. Hold up. Let me plug in my thing. Just realized that I gotta be able to hear it, for goodness sakes. Okay, let's try that again.
Is now fireman requesting a backup. Now code 3 incident 2586 NRD 825. What's the way to him identify?
All right, so that was the 911 call. Boy, TMZ be getting everything, don't they? Dispatch audio captures a firefighter calling for backup to the Brentwood mansion around 3:30 p.m., though it doesn't provide any further detail about the circumstances in the abode. Okay, this is him in 2019. Rob is a son. Oh, he's the son of the famed comedian Carl Reiner, who passed away in 2020. Started his business as a comedy writer in the 60s, working at Steve Martin's. Wow. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know who his father was. In the 70s, Rob starred as Michael Stivic, known as Meathead, in a sitcom All in the Family. Yes, that's the show right there. You can binge watch. Let me tell you something, baby. You can, when you just laid up on your couch, baby, you can binge watch All in the Family, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, 227, That's My Mama, all them old shows. Like they do not make shows like this no more. This was back when shows were like actually funny. Those were the days, and you know when you were there. I was like, oh my God. But hey, listen, were they lying? You knew what you were then. Boys were boys and men were men. I'm just saying, old school went lying about everything. I don't say old school might be on to something. Yeah, Edith, yes. And you know what Edith was the best example of? She played dumb. She played dumb to appease Archie. Edith was actually way smarter than Archie. And what's sad is that in order to make a relationship really work with a person, you really got it be seeming like you gotta downplay who you is for this dumb person, this idiot, so they can feel better. She was actually smarter than him. Okay, anyway, so let me move on from that and read the rest of this, because the people saying that Rob's son did this to him. All in the Family ran for 205 episodes, came to a close in 1979. Okay. And he went on to become a director. And they're telling his whole life story right here. Wow. Prior to the 2020 election, we asked Reiner who he was going to support. He made it clear he was riding with anyone who could defeat Donald Trump. So he was not a Trump supporter. He was not a Trump supporter. I ain't gonna lie, Rob, hell, you can't hear me. I ain't gonna lie. If you was, they was gonna tear you up in these comments. They was gonna tear you up. Michelle and Rob had 3 kids together: Jack, Nick, and Romy. Rob also has a daughter, Tracy, from his first marriage to director Penny Marshall. Rob was 78, Michelle was 68. Wow. They had good looking kids, I will say that. Those some good looking white people. Okay. Good looking Wonder Bread. Okay. So now people saying this is son. Let me let's Rob Reiner killed by son. I bet it's the middle child if it is. Okay, let's go to CNN. They gave an update. It says Rob and his wife have died. Oh, it's an apparent. It's a homicide. A homicide. What we know, okay, Rob Reiner and his wife have died. A spokesperson for the family said this is a sudden loss. The homicide detectives are investigating. Okay, we know that though. Where's the part about the son? Okay. Okay. There's the people gathered around the house. Wow, I just got chills as I looked at that. So something is up. Bunch of condolences poured in for Rob and Michelle. Okay, let me get off that for a minute because I need to find where they talk about the son. All right, there it is. According to YONews.com. Okay. It says after filmmaker Rob and his wife Michelle were found dead at their Los Angeles home on Sunday, their case was handed over to the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division. There has been no suspect announced by the officials until now. So this was as of 39 minutes ago. Multiple reports claim that Reiner's son, Nick, is involved. So they saying it's Nick. Now, I wonder if this, all alleged, if this is true, I wonder why he would have his parents deleted. Was it the inheritance, insurance money? Was he on drugs? Was he cut off? You know, a lot of times some kids act up when they get cut off. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back to TMZ. Let's see which one is Nick. I bet it's that one on the far right, but let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Michelle, Rob, Nicholas. Okay, Nicholas is in the blue. Nicholas is in the blue. I thought it was this one, the mouth breather on the far right. Nicholas is the one right next to him. That one with the blue shirt and the red tie. Closest to him, holding them close. Hold up, let me see. Rob Reiner's kids' ages. Let's see. Okay. So you got Tracy Reiner, adopted daughter from Rob's first marriage. Okay, so she's 60 years old. Then he had the daughter Romy with his wife Michelle, well, late, but now they're both deceased. Nick is the middle child. Jake is the baby. Nick is the middle child. Known for his struggles with addiction and writing about it, with reports mentioning his age in relation to rehab at younger ages. So this is a kid who's the middle child. This is the kid who has been in and out of rehab since he was young. But I ain't gonna lie, if you raise your kids in LA, them kids do be on drugs at a young ass age. They be on drugs at a young age. I mean, young. They grew up real fast in LA, baby. How can anyone kill their parents? Let me tell you something. The people that say they love you be the first one to kill you about it and take you up out of here. Love is very close to hate. Do you hear me? Love and hate is two different sides of the same coin. Plus, they have been MK Ultra, right? Was it MK Ultra? Is this Illuminati? I'm just saying, hey, you never know. He could have been out of his mind and not thinking straight. Spiritual gangster said, could have been out of his mind and not thinking straight. True. Too damn old to be on drugs. Ugh, yeah. Well, listen, more details definitely have to come out. We got to give it time, though. Okay, per the reports, 78-year-old Rob, his wife was 68. They were deceased at around 3:30 p.m. Okay, they were found at about 3:30. Oh, as reported by People, the couple's 32-year-old son, Nick. Okay, we can't say that. I have to say allegedly, but he's being questioned, and he's my age, 32. Oh Lord. Okay. Substance abuse since early teens. He's been rehabbed multiple times and experienced periods of homelessness across several states. So they've cut his ass off before. They've cut him off. Listen, we don't know all the details. We got. I will update you guys as the details come out. But he's been homeless across several states, in and out of rehab. Yeah, they've had to cut him off. Probably spent a lot. I mean, and rehab is not cheap. A lot of money putting his ass in rehab. A lot of money bailing him out of trouble. Y'all know the story. If you got addicts in your family, you know what it is. Talked about returning to LA and reconnecting with his family. Man, don't reconnect with me, bitch. Ain't it sad that certain loved ones you just have to cut off? Even your own kids. You gotta love them from a distance. They probably got tired of him, yeah. And tried to, and use tough love. Yeah. I'm thinking perhaps he wanted something and they would not give it to him. Facts. Damn. All right, people. That's all we have on that story for now. As more details come out, I will definitely cover it here for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you all.
It's Storm Show. It's Storm Show.